A long time ago, nestled by the winding banks of the Alari River, there lived a village cloaked in mystery and reverence. They called themselves Umualari, the children of Alari, for they believed their every harvest, every breath of peace, every stroke of fortune was a gift from the river goddess Alari. Their lands were bountiful, their spirits high, and the wisdom of their ancestors echoed in their songs and dreams. But beneath the songs and smiles, the people guarded a secret, a prophecy whispered from one generation to the next.
The spirits of the old ways awaken tonight, children. They speak through these stones.
It spoke of a child, born of Umualari blood, who would possess a power so great it could unite the realms of spirit and man, or tear them apart. To the young and carefree, it was nothing but a tale spun by grandmothers. But the elders knew better. Etched in the sacred stones surrounding the shrine of the high priestess, the prophecy warned of a child with a terrible destiny, one who would vanish the day the goddess wept. And then the day came. Amuche, the newborn daughter of Obiageli, high priestess of Umualari, vanished during her naming ceremony. It began with celebration, drums pounding, villagers dancing, laughter rising into the blue sky, but midway through the ritual, a scream shattered the joy. Not a human scream. It was deeper, older, like the cry of the river itself in agony. It came from the path leading to the river. Panic spread like wildfire. Everyone rushed to the sound. No one remembered the baby. By the time they returned, the cradle was overturned. Amuche was gone. Wailing erupted. The men fanned out to search every corner of the village, but they found nothing. Darkness fell, and with it came dread. For beyond the Alari River lay the forest of Mbanari, the goddess of darkness, Alari's sister and sworn enemy. The legends spoke of her lair, where Ahomuo, the wicked spirits, danced in shadows and fed on fear. That night, Mbanari danced with the wind, laughing into the void. She had stolen something precious. But Obiageli did not weep. She stood before the gathered elders, her back straight, her face like carved stone. "Elders of Umualari," she said, voice low and thunderous, "Alari entrusted Amuche to me. I will not fail her. I will enter the forest. I will face whatever lies within." The circle of elders shifted uneasily. Wu, oldest among them, leaned on his staff. "Obiageli, the forest is no place for mortals. Spirits guard it fiercely."
Even the bravest hunters have not returned. If the child is in Banari's grasp, she may already be lost. Obiageli's eyes blazed. "No spirit takes what belongs to me, not even my sister's enemy." Her words sent a shiver through the crowd. "I go with you," said Onyeka, a hunter tall and fearless, scarred by years near the forest's edge. "The path knows my footsteps." "And you'll need more than a spear," came the soft, wise voice of Ujunwa, the village herbalist. She stepped forward, her gray eyes unreadable. "Mbanari twists minds as well as roads. My herbs and knowledge will shield us." The elders, trembling with dread, gave their reluctant blessing. Obiageli carried a gourd of water from Alari's river. Onyeka bore a spear forged from red sand and iron, blessed at Ani's shrine. Ujunwa packed charms, sacred herbs, and a staff carved with ancient runes. At dawn, they arrived at the twin trees that marked the forest boundary. The air changed, heavy, charged with watching eyes. The trio stepped in. The sun disappeared. The light turned eerie, pale green. The forest whispered in tongues no one taught. A pair of glowing eyes emerged from the underbrush. Then a leopard, massive, spectral, stepped into their path.
"I guard this path," it said, voice curling like smoke. "Answer my riddle, or become meat for the forest's roots."
Umualari stepped forward. Ask. "I am not alive, but I grow. I have no lungs, yet I need air. I have no mouth, yet water kills me." A long silence. Onyeka raised his spear. "Let's kill it and roast the damn thing," he muttered. "We'll light a fire here." "Fire," Ujunwa whispered suddenly. "The answer is fire." The leopard blinked, its eyes burning like coals. "You are wise, but beware. You have been noticed." It melted into shadow. The trio continued, but the path grew stranger. Trees bent as if listening. The air thickened. By dusk, they reached a glowing lake, luminous and beautiful. It sang in voices that stirred forgotten longings. Onyeka shivered. "The lake sings." "No," Ujunwa said. "It lures. Do not listen." The lake's waters swirled. Images rose. Umualari cradling a laughing Amuche. Onyeka embraced by his long-dead father. Ujunwa, young and carefree. "Do not look," Ujunwa snapped. They crossed using stones Umualari had blessed with Alari's water. The lake hissed as they passed, angry. That night they rested near twisted roots, but before dawn, stones began pelting them. A boy stood nearby, glowing eyes full of mischief. "Wake up," he giggled. "Lazy fools." They ignored him. He spat insults, targeting Onyeka. "You fatherless weakling! Look at me!" Onyeka's hand clenched around his spear. "Don't!" "Don't," Ujunwa warned. "That is Ikwensu, god of mischief and deceit. He feeds on fury." The boy, sensing recognition, dropped a golden pot at their feet. "Choose one," he said, holding out a treasure-laden pot and a single feather. Only one leads forward. Onyeka reached for the pot. Ujunwa struck his hand. Decisively, the feather, she said. Umualari took it. The pot turned to dust. The boy laughed, dissolving into smoke. "Knowing you've chosen wisely, but Umualari awaits." A whirlwind rose, lifting them into the air and hurling them into a cavern deep beneath the earth. There, surrounded by glowing stones, lay Amuche, cradled in living vines, pulsing with spirit light, and beside her stood Umualari, serpent-headed, towering. Her voice split the cave. "Furious, you dare enter my sanctum." "She is the vessel, the bridge." Defiant, "She is my daughter," Umualari replied, stepping forward. Umualari lunged. Onyeka met her with his spear. Steel clashed with talon. Ujunwa chanted, her powders searing Umualari's skin. Umualari ran. The vines wrapped her, tore her skin, but she poured Alari's water. They shriveled. Umualari shrieked. She turned, enraged, just as Onyeka, bloody and bruised, threw his final spear. It pierced her chest. She screamed. The cavern shook, then silence, ashes. They emerged at dawn. The forest, once hostile, parted its path. Birds sang. When they returned, the village erupted in awe. Umualari held Amuche high. Triumphant, she is home. The spirits tried to take her, but she is ours. The elders bowed, the people wept, but Umualari knew this was only the beginning. Umualari was gone, but darker spirits stirred. The bridge had not yet been crossed or burned. Umualari whispered to Amuche, tenderly, "You carry the balance of worlds. Whatever comes, I will protect you. For your light is not just hope, it is destiny."